Hey guys, welcome back to another quick code video. Today we're doing the problem which switch. This is an easy problem. This is another problem from the Brainstellar series. So I'll let you guys go over it. So basically there's a light bulb inside a room and you can't look inside the room when you're standing outside. And there's three switches outside which control the bulb inside. And currently they're all in their off state, and only one switch among the three controls the light bulb inside. And the puzzle is basically to figure out which of the three light switches controls the light bulb in the minimum number of turns. And by turns we mean the number of times you go inside the room to check the state of the light bulb. So, a simple approach that you might have come up with initially is to figure out the switch that controls the bulb in two turns, because there's three switches, and by the process of basically binary search, or what I'm trying to say is like trying to half your possible switches at every turn. You can go from 3 to 1 in 2 turns, right? Because so let's say you switch on number 3 and go inside and check if the bulb is on or off. If it's on, then you know 3 is the answer. If it's off, then we know that it's among 1 and 2. So then we go outside and switch on, let's say, number 2, and then we go inside and check. And if it's on, then we know that number 2 is the switch, and if it's off, we know that number 1 is the switch. So that's one approach, and it takes 2 turns. And this is the most efficient if you do not use a trick. And so the trick is kind of like not mathematically related, but basically it is to use the fact that when a light bulb is switched on, it the light bulb produces heat. So try to think about that. Okay, so this solution goes something like this. Basically, you try to turn on any one of them for 10 minutes. So let's say you turn on one for 10 minutes and then you switch it back off. And then you turn on two instantly. And then you go inside the room and check the state of the bulb. And according to the state of the bulb, that is, if it's on or off, and if it's hot or cold, since these become four different possibilities, and each possibility would lead to a specific answer. So, whatever the state of the bulb is inside, from that we can decipher which switch among the three controls the bulb inside. To elaborate this point, we can represent it in a matrix over here. So, basically, if we know that the bulb inside is on, we instantly know that the answer is number 2, right? Because that's the only switch that is on right now. If the bulb is off and it's hot, we know that number 1 was the answer, because number 1 was switched on for 10 minutes before it was switched off and switch 2 was switched on. That means that the bulb had enough time to get hot enough, and when we switched it off, the bulb had to switch off. And if it's off and it was cold, which means it hasn't been turned on even once so far, then the answer is number 3. This is how we could decipher which switch in only one turn. Thank you.